There we go.
I'm sending the frame. Come into the frame.
Well, she's
Into the thing. We're just pushing. I did
and
not.
then
I did
Brittany, you come over.
come
This
in.
is an awkward room.
It is an
Guys,
awkward
just
room.
Come in. Or you could do it over here.
Yeah, we'll do it over there.
Okay.
There we go. Everyone's in the frame now.
Well, no, I'm in the center of the frame. I don't want this.
You've been
Do you
in
want to
center like
switch
every
again?
week.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, let's
Let's
switch.
switch.
Thanks.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, so
Let's start the hypothetical case first.
okay.
Wait, what's the name of your stuff to do?
Brooke.
Correct. Not just the case of her plan having too much on her plate,
Yeah.
taking it more than she could actually like do.
Yeah.
And it just adds more with her coworker not doing the work he's supposed to be doing. Which for that one thing, I think there's two things she could do. She could either ask him, confront him to do his own work, his own share,
Mm-hmm.
or just ask that the job be done only by her. Because she said it could get done quicker if she does it by herself.
Yeah, but that's the problem because she
Then
has
she has
too
more
That
much.
is true.
load on her.
So then she has to confront him and be like, yo, do your stuff.
Or get a new co-director.
Okay,
She can get TJ too. Or she can quit the job, have TJ take over for her. And she can still hang out with TJ. Because
Yeah.
he does like dancing too. So
Yeah, so she could do that. She should do that.
she should.
But doesn't she get money? Probably.
Well, the thing is that if she did that, because the person who appointed her was the one that was signing her scholarship or whatever.
Oh, okay, so she has to keep it.
Well, she feels like she has to, because
Oh,
Yeah. And then plus she's trying to get into a nursing program at the same time and it's just too
it's
much.
just too much stress.
Too much, man.
maybe she just should talk to the person who told her to be the student director
And discuss with him.
and tell
Her
her
options.
the problems. I don't know
Yeah.
why she couldn't be in anymore.
That makes sense. Okay, now how do I do this? How do we just do this one?
There's like so many. So to talk with like either the co-director and then the person who appointed her to be the student activities director for that. The dancing, I think is
Yeah,
I don't
this one's harder because you don't know what the director should say.
true.
Because they're trying to keep somebody to do the job,
Yeah.
to do a job. They don't probably not the work acting at their best interest.
And there's also like the
So it's like her convincing them.
And
they
she
need to
also
do
has a
something.
calling too.
yeah, Relief Society
Yeah, her
presidency. Yeah, it's interesting how she didn't want a calling. She even recommended like some roommate. Her
But then she still
roommates.
got it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So she was looking at more the academic side than the spiritual side of her semester.
And she used to balance.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has TJ to talk about. Like,
Just go away.
Just break up
so-
with them.
Yeah.
Just
Tell
break.
TJ go away from now. He'll get over it. I'm a guy. He'll get over it. Just be like, leave me alone. Leave my space. And I'll let you know if I have free time ever. No, that's the classic. That's the classic response to girls. I'll let you know if you have free time.
Doesn't she have Megan to talk with too? Like,
Yeah, Megan was trying to tell her how
Yeah,
messed up her schedule is.
yeah, and trying to help her fix it. And then
Okay, so you do
We have a-
Megan versus.
we have like a good amount to do. All right, so
Well,
What do you wanna
you
do?
just pick one of them. Right?
Well,
I don't know if we're supposed to pick one or just
Because it's just one of them.
two. Someone could be Brooke, and someone could be like
maybe
Megan, and then someone else could be TJ.
I'll be TJ.
Typical.
you'll be
It's a guy.
Megan.
It's okay.
I can't be
I'll be
Megan.
Megan.
Yep.
And you'll be
No, you'll be Brooke. And
Okay.
I'll be Megan.
Is it because I'm in the middle of this? Time?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
You get the main person.
Okay. Like, TJ again?
Brooks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me to go away now. Wait,
Tell him to go away and he'll walk out the room.
I'll leave.
Ooh, nothing.
Okay, never mind. Okay. So,
You'll start.
Okay, guys, I don't know what to do. I'm just so stressed. I have so much to do this semester.
Drop
I have
out.
no idea what to do. What?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Drop out.
I'd
That's
drop
your
out.
answer. Just leave school. Be a school dropout.
Be a bartender. Don't.
Be YouTuber. Drop out.
You could. Well, you have a lot to juggle with.
Yeah.
So, I'd recommend figuring out what you can do normally now, what you can't, and what you can't do normally. And try to address those or tweak them, fix them so that you can actually take that burden.
Instead of pushing your co-director out, try to get him more involved.
Oh yeah, you need to tell that kid to shape up.
Yeah, but he's just so lazy, and I don't know what's with
He's a
him.
guy, just let him know. Be like, yo, you need to shape up, or I'm gonna get you fired and get somebody else to do the job.
I believe his name is Daniel.
Sorry, Daniel.
It was the name of the
Yeah, it was the name. It was the name we gave him that we weren't there for. That class discussion.
Daniel.
Yeah.
You gotta tell Daniel to shape up.
What if he doesn't shape up?
Then you tell the director, and then you get him removed and somebody in place who can actually do the job. Because they also don't want somebody who's not doing their part, getting paid for doing poor
And
work.
have you ever thought like the expectations you put on others are your expectations and not theirs?
That is true.
Well, lower your expectations. Like you did with me. No.
Anyways,
So you gotta do that. You gotta work at it. You gotta first address the small things. You know, like with your calling, you said you didn't want it, but maybe you need that calling. You need to balance your spiritual and church stuff with school stuff, because right now it just seems like you have too much school stuff going on. And trying to get into the nursing program, so you're worried about that too. You need to just balance all this stuff, or else you're gonna be forever caught in this never-ending pit until you crash and burn, and it's gonna be bad. So you need to address this now.
okay.
Okay, that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Okay,
Works for me,
all right
yeah.
then. It's your life.
Okay. And historical case. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, the housing.
the housing one.
I think it's like during the Depression era. And you said it was.
I don't remember what time. Well, no,
No, it's just for in general.
that was like
Oh yeah, just
the people who wrote up the historical case or whatever. That was like the time it was.
Written.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It was basically just the benefits and risks of.
This is just like loaning money.
Well,
Of risks of aid. There we go.
Risk of aid. Of
Well-
seeking aid.
if you have the means to give aid to somebody, you know, go for it. Like by any means, go for it. But long term, you know, aid, people really don't do that, right? So it's kind of like helping to get back on his feet, just find a job and stuff, so they can do these things. Because if not, then they're going to be forever dependent on you, and you can't have that. You have to make sure before you go into things like that that they know that this is only temporary, that you're not going to keep helping them for as long as you know possible.
That's the difference between what our welfare program is and the government's welfare program. Because it seems like the government's always helping the less fortunate, and it seems like they're just not being able to get off their feet. And with our welfare program, we're still helping them, but we're also helping them get off their feet so they don't have to be always dependent and they become self-reliant again that they used to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, because like nowadays everyone's going on like food stamps and so much.
welfare programs. They're taking
Yes,
advantage.
right.
They're gonna getting so used to being hand fed that they forgot that we need to crawl back out, and get a footing back in life, and not abuse.
The global goals
Yeah, exactly.
reminds me of.
Yeah, so Josh is the guy that's in the historical case.
I remember
And-
Josh.
Mhm.
I remember Josh. Yeah. Remember Josh.
It's good to know.
Yes.
And he was past summer job doing like a door-to-door selling, and his income that he had allowed him to live in an expensive apartment complex. And they liked it so much that they stayed there. And after like the summer sales program ended, he doesn't have a job anymore, so like he just stays there. And he wants to go to transfer to Northern California University, ideally Stanford. And
Doesn't have the money to do this stuff.
exactly.
Okay, first off, is you go in you go in a lower apartment, right? You don't sit on your high horse anymore because you don't have the job and the money to pay for it. And get yourself
Yeah.
a small footing before you invest back in school, because then that's more debt, more issues.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to Stanford, so that's expensive school. Like, how do
Yeah.
you expect to get into that or do that if you have no money or you're broke or poor or whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
homeless, you know?
And so now it's December and he's out of money. And Brother Miller paid last month's rent and had been planning to do so again this month. And his wife is telling him not to do that because she doesn't want him to become dependent on government assistance. Or she already has a brother.
Who's dependent on government
Yeah.
assistance. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, he needs to talk to him. Basically, I think he could pay for one more month, but telling him that's the last month, and that this month you need to get a job and get footing and figure this out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right? Because you can't go to school and you pay your rent and stuff. You need to find a new apartment. It's less money. I'll help you move to there. You need to figure out with schooling. Maybe you can't go there because it's too expensive, too much debt. You need to figure that out too. But first, you need to get a small job and get a footing
Mhm.
Yeah.
before you get to do this stuff.
Because he needs earnings again. Steady cash.
Yeah, he needs some
Mhm.
steady cash for part-time, full-time for a little bit, then part-time before he just has to go to school, and then he needs to decide where he's gonna go.
Yeah, he needs to
Yeah.
be frugal with his money and save.
Yeah.
Being careless.
Maybe get some grants and scholarships.
Yeah, exactly. But that's one tests.
And then the stake president often voices concern that some bishops don't seem to appreciate the consequences of providing fast offering assistance to families who aren't doing everything they can to provide for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. He's
So it's
not.
like,
He's free riding.
yeah,
Yep.
we support life but not lifestyle, the president teaches.
He's not living within his means. Living well within his means
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
He was too luxurious, and now he's like, well, I'm in a pickle.
So, okay, so how we can do this?
Well, let's see, one of us could be Josh, one of us could be his wife, and the other one is Bishop.
Why is it just Josh, brother Miller?
Brother Miller, I don't know what
I
Brother
don't,
Miller
I
is.
don't know.
I don't think
Isn't
he's a
brother
bishop.
Miller? No,
Or brother,
he's
Is he a
the one
bishop?
selling his. He's the one
Paying for the
paying
rent.
Paying for-
I'll be brother Miller.
yeah.
Okay.
Paying for the rent.
You can be Josh.
Since I'm another guy.
And
Sure, why
you'll
not?
be the wife.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So Josh, how are things going?
Well, to be honest, not as well as they used to be during the summertime.
Have you figured things out yet?
Not really. I've been trying to transfer to Stanford, but we're just so much into debt right now, and I don't know if that's possible. And just trying to find a new job right now, and trying to find other means to get a steady income.
You are living in an expensive apartment complex that I've been paying for a while.
I know. I realize that now, and we're trying to look for a
Cheaper apartment?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my wife over here, she's been
Mhm.
telling me that, I should not pay for your coming month rent. And I told her that I'll bring it up with you because you need to figure your life out. You can't depend on me to keep paying for your stuff for you. So I think the right thing what you're doing is to look for a cheaper apartment that you could kind of get into, find a job, work full time for a little bit, get some footing and some income back in before you start deciding on bigger things like school and getting more debt like that. Because you need to figure that stuff out first before you could do any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Have some steady income. Right?
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
What do you think about that?
Okay, I'll ask around the board, see if they need someone.
Yeah, we'll put something up in the bulletin,
Yeah.
You want to see everybody's bulletin?
Like I said, bulletin.
In
Never mind.
the bulletin. Yeah, we'll put it on the board, okay? We'll send out an email, okay? And we'll see what people could give you small things to do or any suggestions of where you could get a job at or anything. Just to see if we can get the board's help in finding you a job and also a more affordable apartment for this coming month,
Mm-hmm.
which I'll pay for while you continue to work and figure out what you're going to be doing.
Okay. Also donate plasma. That always helps.
That's good too. So do that. Save you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good. Good job. Okay, we'll start working on that.
You can't stay dependent forever.
I know. Maybe stuff in line one of these days. Can always depend on
Should have already been that way. Okay. Done.
Ow.